You plugged into this and got the buzz from Ross, as I said in that brief intro. I mean, he'd been there, done it before, but you've picked up on a real sense of fury this time.
Yes, and I think the problem with this is that the government keeps on sending mixed messages to its own MPs and its own party. So, just a few weeks ago, the Scottish Conservatives in particular were being encouraged to go out and rubbish this windfall tax and to say it was a wrong thing, align themselves closely with the energy companies up in the North Sea. And then suddenly they have a rug pulled from underneath them again, and they're made to look like idiots. And they're left out there on their own. And actually, you see, all this Partygate stuff, I think, to a lot of the kind of chat I've been getting from Conservative MPs was Partygate for them was potentially a good way of moving on from a Prime Minister, not because of Partygate itself or any of those issues, but actually because they're just worried about the direction and the policies and the constant U-turns and the lack of philosophy.
Yeah. Let me drag you back from that. I'm happy to talk about that, but one step before it, because, again, I mean, you know much better than I. But in terms of the SNP, by taxing the North Sea and oil in the context of Sturgeon trying desperately at every opportunity to have another pop at independence, the mantra since the 1970s has been, it's Scottish oil, it's our oil, it's what will help us stand alone as a nation. And there's the Westminster government, led by the Tory party, squeezing it.
Absolutely. And one of my previous jobs was, of course, I'm a Scotsman. And we used to... It used to be almost a daily briefing we got from the SNP on that issue. But actually, what's really frustrating for the Scottish Conservatives is that the SNP, for the first time in a long time, had left them with an open goal on this. They'd done this deal with the Greens in Scotland and had turned on the oil and gas sector. And at last, the Scottish Conservatives could kind of make ground there, in the strongholds in the North East. And then suddenly Rishi and Boris, as I say, pull the rug from underneath them, make them look like fools, and the Tories are the enemies again.